Good morning. It is July 22nd, and today's devotion is titled, Though It Linger, Wait for It. The verses for today are Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2 and 3. Then the Lord replied, Write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. For the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay. We've been talking about Habakkuk, who's living through a time very similar to ours. The whole world seems upside down. His whole society seems upside down. It's like during his lifetime, everything has changed. What once was is no longer. There is injustice, there is anger, there is violence to the highest degree, and he's pleading to God, and God is telling him that he understands. He's telling him that it's only going to get worse. He's telling him that things are moving in a direction that he's in control of. But the beauty of this verse is that it's all futuristic. But notice what God says. Write it down on a tablet. Write it down on something that is certain and true and cannot change, and take it like someone would have a herald running with a message. What God is saying to Habakkuk is what I have planned for the future is so certain and so true that no one can change it and no one can stop it. And although it lingers, wait for it. And there's the key. We sometimes can be the most impatient patients, as my mom used to say. We don't have the patience to wait. And so then we flounder and we fight and we scratch and we claw and we strive to try to make something happen when God's simply saying, wait. Genesis 3:15, God says, I'm going to put enmity between you and the woman, between your seed and her seed. And he says to the devil, and he's going to crush your head and you will bruise his heel. There is a certain truth that God is establishing, but it took thousands of years for that day to come. He promised Abraham that he would have descendants as countless as the stars in the sky, and that he would have a promised land, and it took hundreds and hundreds of years for that to take place. Imagine what we lose out on because sometimes we don't have the patience to wait. Although it lingers, although you're having to wait, do it. Wait, because it is coming and it is certain and it is true. Just as your salvation is certain and true, God's will is going to take place, and so sometimes we have to linger. Sometimes we have to be in that state of waiting. But trust me, if you're in that position today, you won't be in it forever. God is going to act. He is going to do what he's going to do. He is going to make his will happen, and he is going to work for your good. Well, I pray that this devotion is a blessing to you, and have a firmly rooted day.